So lately I've been pondering on some messages and I guess some excuses that I've heard from my clients time and time again in terms of why they're not coming or why they haven't showed up. Over the 10 years of being a trainer, I could probably write a book with excuses. But pretty much I've come to the realization that every excuse has an underlying intention that, I'm afraid of the mountain that I have to climb. It's too hard. Didn't believe that I could do it. So therefore, when you write those excuses to me or those messages, you have an underlying intention of what the real reason is. And I don't need to know that. Only you do. But the thing is if you believe it is the real thing. Is have you convinced yourself? Because there's a real reason. If you want it bad enough, just because you didn't come at this time doesn't mean that you can't come at another time. And I think we get caught up in I've got so far to go, I can't do this, it's too cold, I'm tired. You know what? Motivation never ever gets you over the line. It gets you started. So that's something that I want you just to think about. I'll say it again. Motivation never ever gets you over the line. It just gets you started. So if that's saying if everyone would do it, everyone would be at their goal, right? So what's going to make you different? What's going to get you there? Something that I really want you guys to think about is why you want it. Because as I said, motivation doesn't last forever. It never does. You need to get up. You need to grind through those days that you don't want to train. You need to get up and just turn up for yourself. Rather than come up with these excuses, we all have the same 24 hours in the day. And that's the other thing that I think people are like, you know what, how do you do it? Well, simply I'll prioritize and go, okay, how important is this to me? Why do I want to do this? Why do I work long hours? And once I can answer that question, I know for sure that that's what I want to do, and I get on with it, rather than swallow in self-pity going, why me? Or I don't want to do that. If you don't want to do it, don't. But so often we get caught up in looking at and being ungrateful for, I've just got such a big mountain to climb, rather than simply changing to gratitude and going, at least I have that mountain to climb. So these are true words, guys. I probably got a bit off track of what I was trying to say, but next time you write a message to cancel, not just on me, on something that you committed to previously, you don't no longer want to go, honestly think of your intention. Why are you cancelling? Because at the end of the day, the reason that you're giving, sometimes you can see straight through it, but there's obviously an intention of why you've written that and why you've wanted that. So first, think of why you committed, and now why you don't want to. No motivation lasts forever. If you want it bad enough, get ready to grind.